Why is everything shit? I present to you this video, and you'll see where it comes from. And there is a point to this video. It's 4 minutes. We will watch together and comment, but this may be the most important video you see this year. Let's watch together.
You can call me a shit maker. My job is to make things shitty. The official title is enshittificator. What I do is I take things that are perfectly fine and I make them worse. More specifically, I make it shitty. I come from a long line of people making things shitty. My father was an enshittificator, his father before him, and his father before him. So yeah, it's a proud tradition in our family, making things shitty. But it is hard work. And it's not very cost efficient to do it like this. I can only be in so many places at one time. So I needed a way to scale up the business without working myself to death. And just when I needed it, the solution lands right in my lap. Enter the internet. All of a sudden, I didn't have to move around to make things shitty. I could just stay in one place and make things shitty for way more people at the same time. And that's when things really started to move. Got a favorite website? Let's fill it with pop-ups. Preferably scam. Enjoying a video? Oopsie! Ad break! Oh, you bought an expensive phone? Great. Here's an update.
Oh
Make
my
it
God.
shitty. Let's say you have 1,000 pictures of your deceased mother. Oh, so sad. What do? I make you pay for it. The memories may be yours, but the photos, they're mine. So it's very important. It needs to be nice at first. But then... Yes. Yes. What do you say? Okay. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
By the way, I should point out, we got rid of ads on our site. We only do these ads that aren't intrusive. Specifically because I hate this. So we got rid of ads on our site. The site, which is down, by the way, we're having some issues. My apologies. But for this reason, let's keep watching. This is...
By the way, super chats are appreciated.
You're not happy with the way something you really liked turned shitty. What do? Contact customer service. Here, talk to completely useless chatbot. No human available. Here's my favorite part. Let's say someone starts an alternative service. What do? We buy them. Make people dependent enough, and then
Make it shitty!
you sell me a car.
Well, it's great.
Sold. I'll buy your car. Now what? I don't have any more money. You have me in the palm of your hand. You can crush me. So what do? Updates. Radio, premium feature. Heating, premium feature. Now I have a shitty car and I can't afford a new one. But what I can afford is a small monthly payment. Make it shitty! The future? The future is looking bright.
Braking is now a premium feature. Please enter your credit card details.
This is a serious...
This is reality. Yeah.
Digital services are getting worse. Luckily, it doesn't have to be that way. We're going to go to that website. Let me pause that. Let me back it up and go to that. Be that way.
Hit pause.
We're going to go to that website.
Hit pause.
What
Watching
am I
our
doing?
It's Inception.
Yeah, it's Inception. Wait, how did that happen?
I don't know. Don't bring up your porn though. Back out.
I'm not. So,
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah. So what do you think of this?
Yeah,
it's shitty. Yeah,
it was funny until I realized how real it was, and then it was kind of sad that is just where we are at.
It is.
We're
trying to. It's not real.
I remember I used to be able to type on my keypad on my iPhone, and now I can't.
Yeah, they're making it worse intentionally.
Yeah.
I think what websites and apps are designed to, it's designed to have you accidentally hit a feature that makes you do stuff, or you should by default have the highest level of privacy and no notifications. But the default is notifications all on, and I turn off all notifications. I don't want you to be bugging me constantly. I don't need to know that Alan Ing tweeted. As much as I love Alan's tweet,
you should need to know when
I do look at your feed. I don't need to be notified every time Alan does.
I
what the hell?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, don't.
God dang it!
Well, it probably doesn't have a security certificate.
All right. Anyways.
It's been e-shittified.
Yeah.
Well, this is the problem with everything. It applies to food. They focus on tech here, but this applies to food. It applies to movies and entertainment. It applies to streaming services. Why is everything shit? It's monetizing, making things worse. And that video points it out. There should be a US version of this movement, I feel. So what do you guys think about this?
Everything has gotten markedly worse, and it's not just shrinkflation. Someone's like, what do you miss the most from the 90s? It's like, honestly, I think the food. Like the quality of the food. Like, everything has gotten smaller and shittier ingredient. Like when he said, what happens if they make an alternative? You buy it. Like all these places like Jersey Mike's, they used to be good, or Jimmy John's or whatever. They all got bought by like the same company. Yep. You could just see it go down in quality. And that just extrapolate that across every product, basically. It's all just gotten worse, but they make you pay more for less of it.
Yeah, you get less, you pay more. Also, I think for some reason people have grown incompetent nowadays.
Yes.
The best people, we're not hiring the best people anymore. We're hiring people to fill quotas and so on. We've gone through all that. Our television, our movies, who are these writers? Where do they learn to write? Where do they learn to tell stories? Because clearly they're not getting it in college. The people who run studios, who manage these $100 million budgets, where do they get their business degrees, their economic degrees, their accounting degrees? It's all about now. There's not enough of people who look like me doing this job, and so we're going to hire only the incompetent people who look like me to do these jobs.
Well, and even there's not a runway for experience. For example, when I was a kid, I obviously I worked hard in school. I feel like I could have done better in school, but I wanted to have other pursuits. I like to read recreationally. I had newspaper routes from the age of 9 through 19, worked at a video store when I was 16. That was a job. I worked night school delivering projectors to continuing education students at my high school. It was a 3-day-a-week job at minimum wage. And then I worked restaurants on the weekends. I worked at a young age. By the time I was like 19, I had work experience. I knew about hierarchy, dealing with problems, customer service. I don't think a lot of kids, I think having some lame job you don't like, whether it's a McDonald's or a paper route or whatever, teaches you life skills. And that's not happening now. That was like the default setting was why did I have those jobs? I wanted to buy stuff. I wanted to buy model kits and comic books and magazines. I wanted to pay to go to the movies. I wanted to buy a car so I could drive to the movie theater. No one gifted me those things. I worked crappy jobs that I learned a lot from, saved money, and bought the things I wanted. And I felt a sense of pride from buying those things because I paid for that car. I bought that car. It's my car. And I paid to have it fixed. And I learned to change a tire.
I know, he won't stop. He'll just keep going.
Sorry, Alan. Sorry, Alan.
No, I think my theme for 2026 is this idea of excellence. You know, it's not just enough to go and do a job, but it's the idea that you want to be excellent at this job. That I want to be a writer for this television series. I want to be an excellent writer for this series. You know, it just feels like we're filling seats in Hollywood, and that no one there cares about being better or doing the best that they possibly can. That's why all the best stuff is the old stuff, and why none of the new stuff you can never apply the term excellence to it. And the Oscars is exactly this. The last night's Oscars is exactly it. You essentially had two movies that were up for all the awards. Last year it was probably 4 movies that was up for the awards. We just don't care anymore. You know, we just need to take our spot in the industry. That's the entitlement we have. But the idea that I would go the extra mile and produce something excellent is foreign to these people.
Think about what Chris said, though. You used to work a shitty job. Like, there's no such thing as a shitty bad job now. McDonald's is not something for kids fresh out of high school. There's people that are 30, 40, 50 years old there. Like, there are just jobs now, and who can get them?
Right. Well, they can't look, if you're going to pay $20 an hour for McDonald's, you're not hiring kids.
No. Bro, fuck, Red Robin was offering, like, at the time I had to struggle to make $15 an hour or whatever, and they were offering you like $20 starting to cut tomatoes. So yeah, those are not starting out jobs anore. Those are just jobs.
I remember when working for $15 an hour was an accomplishment.
Yeah. Yes.
I had finally gotten there.
It broke me so hard because I was leading an entire kitchen, the chef, and then I found out that the prep cooks at Red Robin were making $19 an hour. I'd lose my shit. Yeah, we're done. And also, Vegas is a perfect example of the enshittification, corporatization, soullessness,
Yes.
cheap food, cheap beer, fun, new experiences, and it's just nothing now.
It's like they don't want people to go to Vegas. I am dreading going to Vegas when Alan and I go.
Yeah.
It's not the town it used to be.
By the way, Circus is right near Caesars. Maybe we should look into
Circus. He's trying to get murdered.
Talk about making things shitty.